Hello, hope you're having a good day. I'm TR Rose and I am late to the game. Today I'll be sharing with you some pieces of Pokemon ephemera. Ephemera are pieces of memorabilia or collectibles that aren't intended to last for a long time. These can include things like advertisements, ticket stubs, or limited edition boxes of cereal. Let's get started. I have in my collection 3 different boxes of Pokemon cereal, and they all came out at different points in the franchise. The first one is the oldest. I can tell by the picture on the front of the box that features Pikachu, Articuno, Ditto, Marill, Oddish, Togepi, and Poliwhirl that this was released sometime before the second generation of games came out. Marill and Togepi were among some of the very first Pokemon from Johto that were featured in both the anime, movies, and some of the other promotional materials, so they were kind of the let's get hyped for the next generation of Pokemon. There were at least 2 different versions of this cereal that was released. The first version has a picture frame promo on the back. You could cut out the center and put your very own picture as the ultimate Pokemon master. This is one of my very first cosplay pictures, in fact before I even knew what cosplay was, taken at my grandma's house on Halloween night, probably in the year 2000, I believe, where I dressed as Jessie from Team Rocket. Very fun. We have at least another edition of this cereal box that features a different background. This is a collage of various Pokemon characters, and you are intended to search for Ladybug and Hoot Hoot, who are scattered throughout this collage. Again, Ladybug and Hoot Hoot were some of the first second generation Pokemon that were announced, so this is another example of building hype for the upcoming Gold and Silver games. This cereal features marshmallows shaped like Pikachu, Poliwhirl, Ditto, and Oddish. Not necessarily our first choice for Pokemon characters if this cereal were to be released today. The second box of Pokemon cereal that I have in my collection was released a little bit later. You can see it has a call out that this features all new characters, and instead of Pikachu on the front, it features the baby version, Pichu. Clearly this was released after the second generation of Pokemon games was out. This time there are marshmallows shaped like Cleffa, Wobbuffet, and Pichu. I'm going to guess that this was released in preparation for the third Pokemon movie, because the back of the box features certain Pokemon to identify, and they include a lot of second generation characters such as Umbreon and Blossom, but it also features Entei, who was the star of the third Pokemon movie. Finally, this box of Pokemon cereal is much more modern. You can see this has a special Berry Bolt flavor of cereal, with marshmallows shaped like Pikachu faces and lightning bolts. Pikachu is the only Pokemon to get a feature on the front of this box, but the side and back of this box feature Pokemon from Alola. This box appears to feature all fire types, and the activity has you match the Pokemon through their various evolutions, starting with Charmander and ending with Litten. We also have some quiz questions on the side of the box that feature questions from throughout the Pokemon series, including the gimme question, what type of Pokemon is Pikachu? Clearly Kellogg's was all in on the Pokemania train because they released at least 2 different versions of Pokemon-themed Pop-Tarts. This is the earlier release of the Pokemon Pop-Tarts, and the box features not only Pikachu, but also Charmander, Chansey, and Poliwrath. Definitely an unusual combination of Pokemon to feature. Those Pokemon also feature as the sprinkles on top of the Pop-Tarts, which are filled with wild cherry filling. These same Pokemon are called out on the back of the box as being released as exclusive metallic battle figures to be included with specially marked boxes of Pop-Tarts, but not the Pokemon-themed one that I'm holding. Surprisingly, this collection does not include Pikachu. It only includes Poliwrath, Charmander, and Chansey. Definitely an unusual choice there. There's also a call out on the side of this box to catch Pokemon the Movie 2000 in theaters July 21st, 2000. The other release of Pokemon Pop-Tarts doesn't include shaped sprinkles, but it does include new Pokeberry filling with Pokeball sprinkles, which are really just little circles in different colors. The front of this box features Lugia, Pichu, and Entei, which leads me to believe that this is also a promo for the upcoming third Pokemon movie, which starred Entei as a featured character. The back of the box features Poke cutouts that you can collect and trade with your friends. This box shows off Aipom, Hoppip, Togepi, and Ho-Oh, but apparently there were 16 different varieties to collect. The final Pokemon food item I'm going to showcase today is Pokemon-themed Kraft Macaroni and Cheese dinner with Pokemon-themed pasta shapes. They really went all out on this. This isn't simply circles coded to be Pokeballs. No, they went all out with shaping the macaroni and cheese pasta pieces to look exactly like 6 different Pokemon. The Pokemon featured are Pikachu, the series mascot of course, Charmander and Squirtle, 2 of the most famous starters, Jigglypuff and Meowth, who are mainstays on the TV show, and Poliwhirl, who always surprised me. He never had a starring role on the TV show, and he never really seemed like anyone's favorite Pokemon. But there were 6 different variations of these boxes. Each one showcased one of the 6 pasta shapes, and on the back of each box, there were collector coins that you could cut out and trade with your friends. Each box featured 8 different designs, including the Pokemon that was featured on the front of the box. So for example, the Poliwhirl box includes Poliwhirl and then 7 other Pokemon. There are no repeats between boxes, so you would have had to collect all 6 varieties of Pokemon mac and cheese to get all of the coins. The shaped pasta is really not any bigger than the standard macaroni and cheese, but as you can see, they are very well detailed, and it is immediately apparent which Pokemon you're looking at. So I hope you enjoyed today's journey through some Pokemon ephemera from the early 2000s. I've got some more videos like this to come, so I hope you'll stay tuned. Take care.